Hi, we're back with another super easy recipe that uses basically like 4 or 5 ingredients.
Yes, this recipe is super fun because it's really easy, just a handful of ingredients, they're beautiful, and they're easy enough to get your kids involved. So you can get the whole family in the kitchen and make these nice desserts.
Yeah, you'll see how easy this is to make, but they look really special.
Yeah.
Look kind of fancy.
Okay, we're gonna start by unrolling a sheet of puff pastry.
And this is just frozen thawed puff pastry from the grocery store.
So we're just gonna cut it along these seams here.
Into 3 long strips.
We'll cut these into 3 pieces each.
And try and be as equal as you can, but it really doesn't matter. Once it bakes, it's all gonna be great. All right, so now what you need to do is take each of these squares and you wanna just press them pretty gently with your fingertips because you wanna make them slightly larger to hold the filling. But don't press too much because you want them to still be really light and fluffy.
All right, we'll take a nice heaping teaspoon or so of cream cheese and we're gonna put it right in the center of each of these sheets of puff pastry. And it doesn't have to be perfect by any means.
And then I'm going to put a nice pinch of lavender on the cream cheese. So one of the fun things about lavender, on top of being one of the 3 colors of 2023, is not only does it smell good, it's actually really good for you. It's good for insomnia, it's good for restlessness, it's good for your heart rate. Overall, it's just a really healthy ingredient, and it really adds a really nice flavor to this too. So then I'm just gonna add about a teaspoon of jam, anything you have with you or any variety that you wanna shop for. And again, the amount is not super important, just about a teaspoon. If you fill them too much, a lot of the filling is just gonna come out in the baking. So I'm using blueberry because it's gonna have a nice dark lavender purple color.
And then you just take a little bit of water and moisten up the edges a little bit. And this is just gonna help these seal up when you're baking them.
And then once you've done that, you're just going to fold corner to corner and then very lightly press with your fingertips. Like I said before, you don't want to smush it because then you'll lose the lovely pastry layers. This is the part that the kids might have fun doing. And when you're done with this, we're just going to put them on a baking sheet. And I have parchment on my baking sheet, but you could use a little bit of greased foil if you want. It's always nice to line your pan with something because it makes for easy cleanup. So the next thing you're going to do is brush the tops either with water, or if you do happen to have some milk, milk is great too. But if you don't, milk, cream, or whatever you have with you, if you don't have any, just brush the tops with water because then we're gonna give it a little sprinkle of sugar to make it just kind of a little crystallized on top. If you don't need a pastry brush, just dip your fingers in and lightly coat the surface. Perfect, and then you're also gonna find little sugar packets in your room. How easy is that? So it's just gonna give it a little kind of crystallized finish, give it a nice little crunch. And if you do want to add a little something extra, you can sprinkle a little bit of sliced almonds on top.
That'll add a nice little crunch too. I like that.
Yeah. I like using ingredients that you get in your room. And we are ready to pop them in the oven.
These are done, they're light, they're flaky, they're crispy, they've got the nice sweetness from the jam. These just have so much flavor. The kids are gonna love them, the grandkids are gonna love them, everybody, the whole family's gonna enjoy these delicious pastries.
Yep. I think it's great for breakfast, great for a snack, great for dinner, for dessert, and just make sure you get your kids helping to make this recipe because it really is fun if you let them get their hands in it.
And we have more lavender recipes, so make sure to check those out and enjoy the recipe. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making these, and thank you for watching.